Sure it has. Anytime you look at a good e-textbook right now, or a better way to phrase it, when a lot of faculty go about selecting a textbook, one of the things they look at is the additional materials, or the supplemental materials it used to be called, that goes with the textbook. So, what are the videos that go with it? What are the lectures on tape that go with it? What are the PowerPoint slides? What is the test bank? What are the other kinds of multimedia materials that can be used to support the teaching of the textbook? One of the things to think about is that the ebook of today is not likely to be the ebook of tomorrow. When we finally start to look at how to really design books for the electronic environment, you're going to find them to be very different. For example, much more involvement with multimedia, such as video and audio, a lot more informational graphics, and all of that's because what we're finding is that what we call the digital natives, which is the new generation that's in college, are very much more attuned to a multimedia environment than they are to a print environment. The starting point for talking about digital books is, first of all, understanding what you mean by that. You're talking about taking the traditional textbook and converting it to an electronic format. Probably the two immediate advantages are, first, that it's portable. You're not carrying around 5 pounds of book. And second, it's accessible wherever you are at any time. The problem with traditional textbooks today is in combination, I think, with the problem with the classroom. What you're looking at is a difference between how people learned in the past and how we think people learn today. The research in the last about 6 years on looking at grade patterns is finding that the new generation of students, that digital native student, has a different way of processing information. So what becomes important now is not so much the content that we're teaching, but teaching the basic skills and information that students are going to need. Philosophy, ethics, values, decision making. No. I think that if you have a traditional way of processing information and a traditional orientation to teaching, then it's likely to interpret students' behavior as being lazy. In an environment where politically school systems, particularly K through 12, No Child Left Behind, are more and more pressed to evaluate students based on content, that they know certain facts and figures to graduate, then yes, they're going to be viewed as lazy. But if you look at the way the digital natives process information and look at the world, they're not lazy. They look at things and they do things differently.